on Morning Live. Congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
It really is a neat insight because I mean we saw you at the beginning of your crossing in August of 2012, and we saw you at the end of it, but we had no idea really what was going on during those, what was it, 27 hours you were in the water?
Yeah.
Wow, and it details, like, I found it most fascinating how you ate and the rules about how you ate.
Yeah, there's a lot of rules for doing my swims.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't know about all the, who can be in the water with you. Nobody can touch you.
No.
You can't, so your food, tell me about how you got your food.
Well, they use a lacrosse stick, and they put the food in the netting part, and I'd have to reach in and grab it out, because I wasn't allowed to touch anybody or anything, or else I'd be disqualified.
Right, so you couldn't actually hang on to anything, because that would be seen as a sign of, okay, you're just taking a rest for a few minutes. Wow, and then the fact that, how do you eat while you're swimming?
Well, I had to tread water, and usually my food would be pretty soggy by the time I ate it.
Yeah, but you need that strength, right?
Yeah.
And that really got you through. Also, your strength that got you through was the reason that you were doing that swim in the first place. It was for the kids with cancer at Camp Trillium in Waterford.
Yeah. Camp Trillium is such a good place, and just the first time I went there, seeing all the kids there and how happy they were and how everyone could just forget about what's going on outside of this camp. It made me really feel like I wanted to do something more to help.
Mm-hmm. And this whole idea of crossing Lake Ontario, that was yours completely. Like, you had gone there, you were a professional swimmer, a competitive swimmer. I shouldn't say professional, you didn't get paid for it, but competitive swimmer. And this was just your way. You saw the lake that they had there as kind of, because they do an exercise where they try and cross the lake or get into the lake?
Yeah. I guess I asked if I could volunteer there, and they told me I couldn't till I was 18.
Right.
So I had to think of another way that I could help out this camp, because I knew I wanted to do something more. And since I'd been swimming since I was 4 years old on the swim team, swimming kept coming into my mind. And that summer after did a 10-kilometer swim, and one of the guys who did the swim with me jokingly said that I just went across the lake one day and that he expects big things from me. So I talked to my sister about it, and she's like, oh yeah, you can do that, you can do that.
Yeah. So, and I like the way you used a metaphor from your English class there to show that, okay, that lake or getting across that lake is those kids' battle, but your battle as well of conquering the lake was like their battle with cancer.
Yeah, and I mean, their battle's obviously a lot harder than mine, but there's some similarities, I guess, when you really think about it.
Right. And just one little drop in the water, I like to make a huge difference, right? Okay, so your next adventure, because you're not done yet, you raised more than $200,000 for Camp Trillium, and now you're going to swim again, but you're going to swim Lake Erie.
Yes.
Is this more of a challenge?
Well, it is about 25 kilometers longer, and so I think that'll be harder, but I'm hoping it's going to be better weather. That'd be nice.
Right.
And it should be warmer this time, because Lake Erie's a bit shallower and a bit not as big as Lake Ontario, so I'm hoping it's a bit warmer.
But it's also more dangerous because it's so shallow, right? Because the wind can really pick up on Erie.
Yeah, and the waves are a lot different in Lake Erie than Lake Ontario. Lake Ontario is more like ocean waves and rolling waves, and then Lake Erie is really choppy waves.
So you're going to start off in Erie, Pennsylvania on July 25th, weather permitting. There's some great shots of you at night as well. It's got to be lonely.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was, but I always had people right beside me.
Right. And that's how you liken, the kids with cancer. You get through it with a support team.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So July 25th is when you're leaving Erie, Pennsylvania. You're going to cross the lake, kind of skirt out past Long Point there, and end up in Port Dover.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping.
Very cool. And in Port Dover, this is really, this is Niagara-on-the-Lake, right?
Yeah.
Where everybody who crosses Lake Ontario gets their name on the stone?
Yeah.
Here you are, the youngest person ever. And you want to do the longest swim across Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Now, waiting for you in Port Dover, this is kind of neat. Another friend of Morning Live, Dwayne Rutter, who's a musician, he's going to play guitar the entire time. The whole time I'm in the water, he's going to be playing the guitar and singing, and
there's gonna be a bonfire actually on the beach too, so
Very cool.
it's gonna be fun.
And I realized from the book too, I had no idea that it cost, even to do that swim in Lake Ontario, cost you about $15,000 because of the rules and the team that you had to have and just the funding for it. And you had problems initially getting that money. I bet you don't now, because you've got an aquatic center named after you. You've got a name, you've got a reputation now, right?
Yeah, it was a bit easier this time. I mean, the same people that sponsored me last time sponsored me this time.
Yeah.
Gave me the boat again to use. So
Excellent, excellent. We wish you so much luck, and we're going to be following your story as
Thank
well.
you.
You can follow along and get more details on the book, because it's a really inspiring story. There's the book right there. Annaleise Carr is the book, and so we're going to get the information for Annaleise up on our website, chch.com. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
So proud you're a Norfolk girl, too. Okay, we got more Morning Luck coming up right after this.
I said devotion will